Welcome, welcome. It's Thursday, Rhythm and Moves. Oh, we need some lights on. So, because my face is a little bit dark. And we've had a busy day in the studio. And Sophie's helping me out. So, welcome, June. And Marianne from New York, Natalie from Nebraska, Richard, as always, and Dave, as always. You all are my regulars, all of you. I'm hoping that we'll have a few more folks on from some other parts of the country and also from maybe some other parts of the world, like we had on Monday, trying to encourage those people to join us in this class. So give us a shout out, a little bit of a typing in the chat and tell us if you're there so that I know and I can say hello. And we will wait another minute or so, and then I'll give you the announcements again. So today, by the way, you will need your trusty cane. So your tap dance cane, which most of you probably don't have, or your umbrella, which you will need if you're in the greater Austin area today, because it's raining and should be raining all weekend, unfortunately. But here it is. Or your walking cane, like this. Doesn't have to have a curved handle, it can be a straight handle. These are a little bit heavier, so just bear that in mind. All right, so as we get more people on, I will remind you again about the props for today. Today is the last day that we're going to be working on a shine on your shoes. We will kind of put it on the shelf for a while, and we may revisit it later in the year. I'm hoping that we will be able to do that with a possible aim to perform it. So, but I do want you to work on your 28 counts today. So we're gonna work on that. If you missed the interview with Susan Stahl that took place on Monday, it should be up soon on our YouTube videos, so you'll be able to access that. Just a reminder that today and tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, is our virtual fundraiser with Kendra Scott Jewelry. If you've ever seen Kendra Scott, her jewelry, they're beautiful pieces. They're lovingly made. She's been a huge hit all over the country, but she's right here in Austin, and she is donating 20% of every purchase to Power for Parkinsons this week. So on Thursday and today and Friday. So there is a code, it's giveback-1 and then the letters JAO. And you can shop online or in the store. Maggie's in the store right now. And you can also find the code with the information on our Facebook page and our Instagram page. So please continue to support us, either through the fundraiser or by making a donation. And don't forget to comment, give us some thumbs up on our YouTube page, and please try to become a member. We really love that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I know there may be a few more of you coming on. Sit forward in your chairs. Feet are flat on the floor. Toes are straight ahead. Knees are lined up with your toes and also with your hip sockets. Pull your back a little bit away from the back of the chair so that you can sit up and work those core muscles and your posture. Shoulders are over your hips, chin resting on that imaginary shelf so the neck muscles can be relaxed and you're not straining the back of the neck, the front of the neck, or your jaw, which happens to lots of us. Place your hands on your thighs, and right away, feel the chair coming up underneath you and supporting you and lifting your spine. Close your eyes for a minute and scan your body to see where you might be feeling tense, tight, or have pain. And as we begin our breathing, we're going to breathe into those areas. Open your eyes again. Let's lengthen our spine a little bit by pushing against our thighs and lifting up another 1/4 of an inch. Stay there. Keep breathing. Relax your hands and wrists, forearms and elbows, upper arms and shoulders. Soften those neck muscles. Wiggle your jaw from side to side. Relax it. Poof your cheeks out. Suck your cheeks in. Relax your cheeks. Lift your eyebrows up and down, up and down, up and down. Open your eyes and mouth very wide. And relax. We woke those up. And shake it out. Good. Let's do some uneven breathing today. So we're going to start by breathing in through the nose for 3 counts and out through the mouth for 4 counts. 1 slow inhale on 3, 1 slow exhale on 4, and we'll do this 2 times. Ready to begin. Sitting tall. Breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. In through the nose, 1, 2, 3, out through the mouth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe normally. Just tilt your head over to the right side so your ear is looking at the floor, and come back to center and over to the left side so your ear is looking at the floor. Come back to center. Drop your head down a little bit. Look in between your legs. Bring it back to center. Gently look up at where the wall meets the ceiling, and then come back, chin resting on the imaginary shelf. Now let's increase the counts. We'll breathe in for 4 counts through our nose and breathe out for 5 counts also through our nose. And we'll do this again 2 times. Ready to begin, sitting tall. Breathing in through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and breathe normally. Wiggle your toes and your fingers and relax them. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. As you drop them, lift your spine again. Now we're going to fill up our vessel that starts up at the top of our throat and goes all the way down into the pelvic floor. So we're going to breathe in, sucking the air down into our abdominal area first and filling it up, front, sides, and lower back. Then sucking in more air so that we expand our chest, front, sides, and the middle of the back, and then sipping more air so we're all filling the vessel up, or our torso, all the way up to the top of our throat. Then we'll hold it for a second, and then we're just going to slowly let the air out with a hiss. A hiss, little bit of a contraction in the belly, but not too much. Keep your chest lifted the whole time. Ready to begin sitting tall. Breathing in through your nose. Already starting to fill the belly, the sides of the waist, the lower back, and the pelvic floor. Sip more air in, expanding the chest, the sides of the ribs, the middle of the back, expanding all the way up into the collarbone. Sip a little bit more air in and fill up the throat area. Hold it and release with a hiss. Squeeze that last little bit of air out and relax and breathe normally. All right, wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Lift your toes up, spread them wide, press the balls of your feet into the floor and keep those toes up. Wiggle your fingers and then lift them up along with your thumb and spread them wide. Drop your toes, relax your feet. Drop your fingers and relax your hands. Lift your shoulders up, push back and down, up, push back and down. Relax your arms out to the sides. Turn them into wings for the sun salutation. Breathe in, wings float up. Hands come together. Breathe out, wings fold down. Shoulders are relaxed, elbows are relaxed. Breathe in here. Breathe out, wings reach for the ceiling and open. Breathe in again. Getting taller. Breathe out, reach for your screen. Try to come down and touch toes or ankles or maybe shins or knees. Breathe in again, reaching all the way up. Breathe out, relax the arms down. Good. Right away today, turn the chest, shoulders, and head to the right and come back to center. Chest, shoulders, and head to the left. Come back to center. Chest, shoulders, head to the right again. See if you can look behind you a little more. Come back to center. Chest, shoulders, head to the left. See if you can look behind you a little bit. Come back to center. Push your fingers forward, cross your thumbs. Now, arms push forward as the shoulder blades spread away from each other. The pelvis curves under, belly pulling in, chest softening. Drop your chin and breathe out. Breathe in. Lift the pelvis onto the sit bones. Lift the spine, open the arms, reach behind you and kiss your shoulder blades together. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Contraction, rounding the back, letter C. Breathe in, expansion, torso, letter I. Contraction, rounding the back. Breathe out, letter C. Breathe in, expansion, letter I with the torso. Contraction, round the back, letter C. Stay here. Cross your thumbs. Now we're going to take the arms up. Breathe in. Come to that pencil point sitting right on top of your sit bones. Draw your pencil line across the ceiling, getting longer in your spine, stretching your side ribs. That's it. Come back to center. Good. Open the arms. Relax the elbows down. Now, push that wall in front of you and release. And again, push the wall with strong arms and release. push the wall with strong arms, and release. Push the walls to the side. Push, release, push, release, push, release. We're going to push to the back and keep our arms straight. So backs of the hands face the front, elbows are straight, wrists are straight. Push behind you, reach behind you, and push as though you're pushing two heavy chairs. Push and push and push and push and push and push. Release. Roll the shoulders up, push back and down, and there. I think we're fine with this. Up, push back and down, up, push back and down. Wiggle those shoulders up and down. Good. Swing one arm forward, one behind. And swing. So now the arms are soft. Before they were strong, and now they're soft. And you're sending energy from your solar plexus through your shoulders and down your arms, through the elbows, through the wrists, into the hands and fingers, and out the fingertips. That's it. Turn your head when you're ready towards your back hand. And rest. Good. Wiggle those shoulders again. Jiggle, jiggle. Shimmy, shimmy, back and forth. Good. Hands on your thighs. Reach one arm forward, turn the palm up, lift it up, pat yourself on the back. Take the other hand, push that elbow up, lift your spine. Good. Relax the arms down, and this arm does an arm circle, nice and easy, and one more. Nice and easy. Good. Hands back on the thighs. Other arm, reach forward, turn the palm up. Swing all the way up, pat yourself on the back. Take this hand, press the elbow up, sitting tall. Good. Relax, relax down. This arm, big, easy shoulder circle, arm circle, and release. Good. Take this hand, right arm, sweep it all the way across your chest. Scoop under with this hand and pull that elbow and shoulder down. Try to reach with this hand. Squeeze and open the hand. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. It looks like I'm squeezing those flowers. Squeeze and open. Good. Open both arms wide. Give yourself a hug. Take that sweatshirt off and come down. Take this arm, sweep it across your chest. This hand scoops under, pulls that shoulder down. Reach with this hand and then squeeze and open, squeeze and open, squeeze and open, squeeze and open. Open both arms nice and wide. Give yourself another hug. Try to reach your shoulder blades, maybe. And take your sweatshirt off and open down. Wiggle it out. Wiggle forward in your seat. Slide your foot forward, toe up and in. Slide your foot forward on the other side and in. Slide forward, toe is up. You're stretching the whole back of that leg and in. Stretch and in to the diagonal side. Stretch and in, staying tall in your spine. Stretch and in. First side again. Stretch and in. Stretch and in. Back to the front. Stretch and stay. Place your hands on the opposite leg. Big breath in here. Exhale, tilt forward from the hips. Long, flat back. The back of your neck is long. You're going to pull your toes up to look up your nose. Breathe here. Good. Sit tall and relax that leg back in. Switch sides with your hands. Slide the other leg out. Heel on the floor, toes up. Breathe in. Exhale, tilt forward from the hips. A nice flat back. Back of the neck is long. Pull your toes up to look up your nose. Feel the back of the leg stretching. Breathe. And sit tall. And slide that leg back in. Good. Hold your chair seat. Slide this leg out. Take this arm. Reach for your foot first. All the way up. Big arc away from that leg. Stretching, 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 and breathing. And open out and hold the chair. Other arm. Reach up and now toward that foot. Toe is looking at the fingers, big stretch. And open, out, hold the chair, release the leg, bring it in. Slide the other leg out. Nice straight leg on the diagonal, toes up. Reach the same hand for the foot first, all the way up and away from your foot. Big stretch, breathe. And open out and hold your chair seat. Other arm, down, up, and all the way toward that leg. Fingers looking at toes, toes looking at fingers. Breathe. And open out and down and come in. Toes straight ahead. Lift one leg up, clasp your hands, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, bring your foot forward. Toes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Stay up, draw 2 circles with your big toe and reverse it. Good, wave your foot like a hand. All right, now shove that door closed, stretch the leg, leave the leg there, arms up, lower the leg down, and jazz hands coming all the way down and in. Scoop under the other leg, lace your fingers together and lift it up. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest, bring your foot a little forward. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Flex, stay there, draw 2 circles with your big toe. And reverse it, make these big. Good, line your toes up with your knees, big breath. All right, shove that door closed, lengthen that leg, lift your spine, hold that leg there, let go. Lower the leg with control, bring it in, jazz hands coming down. Good job. All right, breathe a little bit. We're gonna speed things up. We are gonna speed things up. Shake those shoulders out. Shake those hands out. Shake them side, up, down, and out and in, out and in to the side, out and in, out and in. Heel and toe together. Heel, toe together. Wait, wait. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Heel, toe together. Heel, toe together. Snap, snap. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Heel, toe together. Heel, toe together. Snap, snap. Again, out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Heel, toe together. Heel, toe together. Snap, snap. Shuffle, shuffle, step. Forward, back, step. Brush, brush, 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 our combination, heel, toe, together. Heel, toe, together, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, heel, toe, together, heel, toe, together, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, arms out, palms up, and step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step. We're going to touch back now. Step, toe goes a little behind. Step, touch back, step, touch back, step. Now we're going to touch a little bit front. Step, touch front, step, touch front, step, touch front. Shake those arms out, wiggle, 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 little circles. Reach out, palms down, and step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch back, toe back, step, toe back, step, toe back, step, toe back. Now front, step, toe front, step, front, step, front, step, front. Good. Circle those arms. Scarecrow arms. Shake it out. Wiggle it out. Good. All right. Marching. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3. Lift those legs higher. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, you can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Slow it down. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Let me see you pump your arms. Out, 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 out. In, in. One more. Out, 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 out. In. Hands on your thighs. Sit tall, ready for some jumps. Open, close. 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 Last one. Open, close. Shimmy it out. Forward, back, forward, back. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. All right. Okay. So we are going to shift right away into our chair dance that we started last week. So this is, let me just find my playlist. This is done to James Taylor's Carolina in My Mind. And as soon as I can find, there we go, the music. We will go over the movements. We're going to add a little bit to this today. So sitting tall in your chair, feet are fairly close together for this. Hands, one hand, your right hand is on your shoulder, your left shoulder, and it's across your chest. Your left hand is on your left thigh, and you are rounded over with your head dropped. You're going to roll up like a slinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 counts to roll up. Nice and easy from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head. Don't rush it. Then the lyrics start. In my mind. So this right hand curves around the face. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. So this reach hits its full extension on Lina, and then you touch your shoulder again. Count 6, turn 7, 8. So that's sharp, 7, 8. Can't you see the sunshine? So you're going to lean your head right and then roll it around to the left. Can't you see the sunshine? Then this hand is going to curve again, but this time the back of the hand is going to face your face. Can't you just feel the moonshine? Look down at your hand. And then the left arm is going to reach up. And ain't it just like a friend of mine, all the way up by mine, to hit me from behind? You're going to drop as though someone pushed you to hit me from behind. Yes, I'm. Okay? Yes, I'm. Slide those feet out open. They don't have to be super wide, but slide them open. Yes, I'm. Left side, going to Carolina. Cheek is resting on the back of your left hand. In my mind, resting on your right hand. 6, 7, 8. Your legs come together, close together again. This palm is up. Let's go through that again. So right arm here, left hand here, round it over to begin, and rolling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Touch, look, look. Head. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm going to Carolina. In my mind, beat, beat, beat. Okay, well, let's try that much with music. So you have one hand here, the other hand here, and you're rounded over. And in my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Beat, look, look. Head. Can't you see the sunshine? Hand. Can't you just feel look down. Reach. Like sharp. Open the legs. Close the legs. Good. All right, let's try it one more time with music. So listen to the music, listen to the lyrics. Try to connect the movement with the music and the lyrics. And remember that this song is about going to a place that you love that makes you feel good in your mind, which we all need to do right now in the middle, in the middle of a pandemic. So this is something that I really want you to think about as you're doing this dance. Right hand, left hand, round it over. Ready? In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Touch, look, look. Head. Can't you see the sunshine? Hand. Can't you just feel the look down. Reach. Like a friend of mine. Sharp. Open the legs. Close the legs. Okay, so we're going to add the next part. So this is Karen. It's talking about a person named Karen. Karen, she's a silver sun, okay? Must be talking about somebody like me, okay? A silver sun, a senior, okay? Karen, she's a silver sun. The arms are going to go out, both palms now. Karen, she's a silver sun. They come over your head and the wrists cross. You best walk her way and watch it shine. So you best walk her way and watch it shine. And then it says, watch her watch the morning come. The back arm goes, watch her watch the morning come. It's a very slow arm circle going forward, all the way up and around, a really big arm circle. So again, from here, second section. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her way and watch it shine. Watch her watch the morning come. Okay, now this is an interesting gesture, a silver tear appearing. So you just circled with your back arm, the one that's behind over here, your left. You're going to take your front arm, your right arm, to your two fingers, like the peace sign, but the fingers glued together, and you're going to make a gesture across your left eye from top to bottom. So, a silver tear appearing. So, again, a silver tear appearing. Those two fingers tracing from, really from above your eye to below your eye. I'm crying, ain't I? I'm crying, ain't I? So that's like hit me from behind, but it's not sharp. So it's soft. I'm crying, ain't I? Then you move again, gone to Carolina in my mind. And then the hands come back to here. So again, from the beginning of this second section, with the right palm up, Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her way and watch it shine. Watch her watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing. I'm crying, ain't I? Gone to Carolina in my mind. 6, 7, 8. Let's put the whole thing together with music. Right hand, left hand, round it over. And in my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Touch, look, look. Head, can you see the sunshine? Hand, can you just feel look down, reach, just like a friend of mine. Sharp, forward. Open the legs, left, right, close the legs. Karen. Step, step, open. Back arm, circle. Front arm, two fingers. Okay. All right. So we're going to put that away for now. We're going to get up. So wiggle forward in your chair. We'll come back to it next week. We won't go any further next week. We'll be reviewing. So that was a lot for you to put together, but we will come back to it next week. Let's wiggle forward and get up and do some moving around. Here we go. Hands on your chair, pull those heels back, push and drop. Push against the floor and drop, come up a little higher and ready to stand. Push down into the floor. Push your head toward the ceiling, Stand up nice and tall with clear focus. As always, if you're dizzy or your legs don't feel right, go ahead and sit back down. Clapping, little steps. Walking around to the back of your chair. You're holding your chair and dancing behind it. I'm to the side. Good. Open, back in, little steps, back in, parallel position, ready for plie, straight, releve, and down, parallel plie, parallel releve, and down. Bend the knees, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift the heels. Good. Rotate from your hip sockets. Make that letter V. Lift your belly and your chest. Get ready to do first position plies. Plie, straighten. Lift the heels and down. Plie and straight. Releve and down. First position, plie. First position, releve. Plie and straight. Releve and down. Step out, small second position. Plies, ready, plie, straight, releve and down. Plie and straight, releve and down. Plie and straight, releve and down. 2 more of these. Last one. Good. Bend your knees slightly, turn your toes forward, and shift, shift. Just shift your weight. Shift, 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 shift. Nice and easy. Buoyant like you're in the water. Ready for step touch. Step, touch. Step, touch. Step, touch. Step, touch. Step, touch to the back. Step, toe back. Step, toe back. Step, toe back. Now step, toe front. Step, toe front. Step, toe front. Step, toe front. Good. March. Good. All right. So we've reviewed almost all of the movements. Almost all of the movements for our Shine on Your Shoes dance. Let's step out for just a minute and do some grand plies in second position. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Good. Toes in, heels in, toes parallel. Bend your knees. Pivot, 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 pivot. Come center. Toes open, heels open, toes and heels open. Plie and straight, plie and straight, plie. Pull the skinny jeans all the way up. Zip that magic zipper. Flatten your toothpaste tube from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head and squirt it out the top of your head. Squirt that toothpaste onto the ceiling, getting an inch taller. Come on, even an inch and a quarter. One arm off, maybe both arms off. Wipe that toothpaste off the ceiling. All right, right arm waves, left arm waves. Both hands doing the jazz routine. And float down to your chair. Bend your knees, toes and heels and toes. Parallel, wiggle your hips. All right, I'm moving that chair out of the way, but if you need to, you may go back and sit down. So before we get into our Shine on Your Shoes, we are going to go back to the poem that we worked on last week where we did a little improv. Most of you were here. So I'm going to go back and review that concept with you. And let me just find my music for that. Okay. So in the Dance for Parkinson's program, there are a lot of improvisation studies and techniques that teachers have explored with their students. One of those is to use word or even spoken word to explore kind of visual images and how they would be expressed through the body. So that's what we're doing. We're using a poem today by Billy Collins, who's a very famous American poet, current poet. He was the U.S. Poet Laureate from 2001 to 2003 and has had many, many, many other honors. So this poem is actually about a beautiful day, and since we've had some really wonderful spring days and we're celebrating spring and celebrating Parkinson's Awareness Month, I thought I would pick this poem. I'm going to read you the whole poem, and then I will talk about what we did last week and what we're going to do this week. So here's the poem. It's called Today. If ever there were a spring day so perfect, so uplifted by a warm intermittent breeze that it made you want to throw open all the windows in the house and unlatch the door to the canary's cage, indeed rip the little door from its jamb, a day when cool brick paths and the garden bursting with peonies seemed so etched in sunlight that you felt like taking a hammer to the glass paperweight on the living room end table, releasing the inhabitants from their snow-covered cottage so they could walk out holding hands and squinting into this larger dome of blue and white. Well, today is just that kind of day. So last week, we explored the first half of the poem. We explored what the word perfect might mean. We explored the uplifted, warm, intermittent breeze. So intermittent means there's a breeze and then there's no breeze. And it's warm and it's uplifting, so it's going up, it's going upward, making you throw open the windows in your house and unlatching the canary's cage. So we explored levels with the breeze. We explored speed with throwing open the windows, maybe slow, maybe fast, and repeated, ripping the little door off the canary's cage. That's a gesture. And then when we got to the cool brick paths, we explored levels again, and the word path would also indicate that you might want to move in space. Today we're going to explore the second half of the poem. So I will read that again and give you some pointers. We're going to be exploring gesture with your hands and arms, gesture with your legs and feet, gesture maybe even with your head. And you know that we've just done a seated dance where there were gestures of arms, legs, head that we used, okay? So you are going to use those concepts, and we're going to explore very specifically certain aspects of this part. So this says, seemed so etched in sunlight. So we have the sun, we have the word etched, which is a type of carving, that you felt like taking a hammer to a glass paperweight. All right, that's a big gesture, okay? You're smashing a hammer against a glass paperweight on the living room end table. Now you may decide you want to show the living room end table, or not with your gesture. That's your choice. Releasing the inhabitants from their snow-covered cottage. What this says to me is that in the paperweight, there is a picture of a snow-covered cottage. And the writer, the poet, possibly the reader, is going to imagine that inside that snow-covered cottage, there are people. So you're releasing these inhabitants so they can come out, so they could walk out holding hands and squinting, because they're holding hands, and they're squinting because it's a beautiful day etched in sunlight. Into the larger dome of blue and white, yes, sky and clouds. So you want to show that as well. So I'm going to put on some music, and like we did last time, I'm going to allow you to express your ideas. There is no one correct or right movement for this. It's your movement. Whatever you come out with is great. You may decide you want to repeat it or not. We're exploring gesture again, hands, arms, legs, feet, and head. And I want you to think about making those gestures either very large or very small. Ready? Seemed so etched in sunlight that you felt like taking a hammer to the glass paperweight on the living room end table, releasing the inhabitants from their snow-covered cottage so they could walk out holding hands and squinting into the larger dome of blue and white. Well, today is just that kind of day. Okay, so that's another exploration. If you want to continue working on this by yourself, please go ahead and look up the poem Today by Billy Collins. If you Google it, you'll find it very easily, and then you can begin to explore. Next week, we're going to take a little bit longer as we explore the entire poem. So we'll be working with levels, speed, gesture, and the size of the gestures as we explore the whole entire poem. This is your time to just explore movements that are your own. And there's no one right answer for this, okay? It's about exploration and improvisation. All right, so now I would like you to get your canes or your umbrellas. And before we go through this dance, as we are going through the dance, before the 28 counts, I want you to think about, if you have not set your 28 counts yet, I want you to think about all of the things that we've been working on. We've done step touches, step touching back, step touching front. We've done the heel toe together, in the 4 shuffles. We've done shifting from side to side. Yes, there are all kinds of other things. You can do some little plies with the cane in front of you. You could add something else. Perhaps you want to walk all the way around yourself holding the cane. There are many, many options. What you need to think about is that you have 28 counts. How are you going to divide that up? How are you going to divide that up? That means you have to think numerically and at the same time think about the choreography. How many counts does each thing that you're adding take? So that's what I'm trying to get you to do with your brain. Okay, let's go through it. Most of you know this already. Let's go through. And, oh, this says low battery. So I think maybe we might have to plug it in.
Okay, we might lose sound, so we'll have to just like speak up.
Okay, all right. So I will speak louder if necessary, but we are going to start from the beginning. So the cane is in your left hand, the right hand is up, and we're getting ready to do our snaps. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, cane, shift. Walk, step touch, shift, walk, step touch, put the cane down, tie, crease in your pants, center the cane, smile, give your shoes a shine. Bounce, bounce over the left shoulder, walk, 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 stomp, heart, walk, 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 cane down in front, heel, toe together, heel, toe together, shuffle, 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 pick up the cane, pivot, hand turns, step touch back, catch step. It's a melody in your heart. Right, left, right, left. Foot, shine that shoe. Pivot, choo-choo. Pivot, chalk, push, eraser on the back of your head and front, turning or not. Here we go, shove it to the sides, one hand, over the right shoulder. Now turning, right, left, right, left, right, left. Put the cane down, step, touch. Ready with your 28 counts. Keep going. Stop. All right, we're stopping there. So, Sophie, are we okay?
I think I'm going to go ahead and plug it in.
And plug it in? Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead. She's going to go ahead. She's going to go in. And hopefully you can still hear me. Yep. Hopefully you can still hear me. If you can't, then shout out or say something. Okay. We're going to do the dance one more time. So get that cane ready, or your umbrella, or your walking cane. I'll count the 28 counts this time. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cane, shift. Walk, 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 step touch, shift,
something to perk yourself up and
Walk,
change your
walk,
attitude.
walk, step, touch, feet
Give a
down.
tuck to your tie, put a crease in your pants. But if you really
Smile.
want to find,
Right
give
foot,
your shoes
left
a
foot,
shine.
2 bounces. Over the left shoulder.
There's a shine on your shoes. There's a melody in your heart with the singable happy feeling.
Put the cane down, both
To
hands.
start to place the
Heel,
world
toe together.
with the
Heel, toe together. 4 shuffles.
this melody that is making
Shuffle, shuffle,
world go by.
shuffle.
When
Then
you
get
walk
up,
down the street
pivot.
with the happy
Your
old
hand.
heart beat.
Step
You
touch
try to
behind.
rock it, but I'm repeating.
Jackie Gleason
When
catch
there's a
step.
shine on your shoe,
There's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the day.
Now there's a shine that you get in the barbershop.
Shine that shoe.
There's a shine that you
Pivot.
get in the open top.
Choo choo.
There's a shine
Pivot
that you
again.
get in the
Turn.
room.
Chalk. Push, push.
There's a shine that you get in the school.
Eraser on the back of your head. Bring it in front.
Well, it doesn't matter where you get it. It'll do a lot of good if you let it.
And
A little bit of polish will polish what's bothering you.
nice and sharp. One hand.
Shine
Right
on your
hand.
shoes. Melody in your
Better
heart.
be smiling.
Happy
Over
feeling.
your right shoulder.
Wonderful.
Turning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the cane down. 7, 8. Step right. Step left. Right. Get ready to do the 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Got it. Okay.
Got time on my
All right. So we're going to put that to bed for now. And I'm going to remind you, as I'm finding our ending music, that we're having our fundraiser for ourselves, but Kendra Scott is donating 20% of the proceeds for today and tomorrow if you purchase some of her jewelry. So check it out. The code is give back, that's one word, give back, and it's number 1 dash, where are my notes? 1 dash JAO, letters JAO. You can find that on Facebook or our Instagram. All right, I need to sing with you. I know you want to sing with me. Lights out.
Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind if you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day. And love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on
Take a
earth
smile and then
to
take
be
a bow.
young at heart?
And again, take another
For
bow
as
for
rich
yourself,
as
maybe
you
a little
are,
bit bigger.
it's much better by
And
far
biggest smile of your
to be
day
young
as you take
at
one more
heart.
bow. And think about your
And
audience.
if you
Bow
should
to your right,
survive to
bow
105,
to your left, bow to
look at
anyone
all
you're with that made
you'll
this possible
derive
today.
out of being
Bow to all of us.
alive.
And here is the best part.
You have a head start if you are among the very young
All right. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that today. As I said before, we're going to put Shine on Your Shoes on the back shelf for a few months, but we will probably come back to it. We're going to go forward next week with Carolina in My Mind, and still working on Billy Collins' poem today, and I'll have a surprise for you next week. And I know that Sophie has some people that she wants me to shout out to as well. Thank you. So Robert, of course. And Jay is back again. I'm so glad to have you back. Yuki, I've missed you. Thank you for being on again. Marty is here, and also Jane. So wonderful group today. Some of you have been doing this for a long time. Some of you are new, and I hope you will continue doing this and encourage your friends to join with us as well. Have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. I will see you, most of you, on Monday. And please take care, stay safe, no falling, okay? Love you all. Take care. Thank you.